Listen. See, the great thing about this land is that you can be whatever you please, whatever you do, whatever you need. The world is your oyster, take it from me. Couple of pointers real quick. People will join you just to exploit you with a spoiler to deal with. Most of your victories will be Pyrrhic. If you're anything like your old dad, you gon' grab a pen and notepad and jot down what you got now just to compensate for what you don't have. Man, it's as good as a toe tag. Let me explain this treacherous game I bring every day. You don't have the inherent desire to go rap. All the pressure you feel from your homies, pain of watching them fade slowly, and your heroes transform the competition. Family mad you ain't rocking with them. All the politicking that you do to get tours. Critics saying you should do a bit more. Significant others are secretly wishing you fail while cheering for you to get yours. The hard times can't last. I'm just looking out of stained glass, half empty. I hustled all my life and I ain't trying to raise a dame dad. Save some beans and chase the dream. Straight from the chicanery. Storms will come, you change the scene, but learn the game from 8.
Gotta tell you this now, cause when I was young I wasn't told all the things you want during childhood are best for you when you old. The grief-stricken and the stoic, the constantly misquoted. You'll never know true satisfaction if you decide to be a poet. I recall back when I was 19, dating the girl that I thought I would wed. Couldn't get her touches out of my head till the day that on my heart she would tread. A couple of years my senior, shorty even had a little son. I loved him like he was my own. Made a house a home, to put it short I was sprung. My mama thought I was an idiot just for falling for a fast girl. So one day she stopped calling the crib. It hurt me like 100 hammer curls. I sat in my room just soaking, wishing I wasn't so open. Even used my final bus token to go and visit the crib in Logan. Sat on the steps when she walked up, told me that she came from the doctor. Just had her abortion and she didn't want me to stop her. Had my whole life ahead of me and she didn't want to complicate that. Didn't really know what I would say to her, so I sat there, had to take that. Cause what would I do? Drop out of school, raise a baby when I am one? I wanted to say it, but deep down the words just couldn't be found. So if you get the same chance, don't sway a sister or a brother's dream. Gotta show them the entire palette, but let the child pick the colors. Gotta tell you this now, cause when I was young I wasn't told all the things you want during childhood are best for you when you old. The grief-stricken and the stoic, the constantly misquoted. You'll never know true satisfaction if you decide to be a poet. Gotta tell you this now, cause when I was young I wasn't told all the things you want during childhood are best for you when you old. The grief-stricken and the stoic, the constantly misquoted. You'll never know true satisfaction if you decide to be a poet.
Oh, tiny bit of humanity, blessed with your mother's face and cursed with your father's mind. I say curse with your father's mind because you can lie so long and so quietly on your back, playing with the dimpled big toe of your left foot and looking away through the ceiling of the room and beyond. Can it be that already you were thinking of being a poet? Why don't you kick and howl and make the neighbors talk about that damn baby next door, and make up your mind for if to grow up and be a banker or a politician or some other sort of go-getter, or whatever you decide upon. Rid yourself of these incipient thoughts about being a poet. But poets are no longer makers of songs, chanters of the gold and purple harvest, sayers of the glory in earth and sky, of the sweet pain of love and the keen joy of living. No longer dreamers of the essential dreams and interpreters of the eternal truth through the eternal beauty. Poets these days are unfortunate fellows, baffled and trying to say old things in a new way, new things in an old language. They talk abracadabra in an unknown tongue, each one fashioning for himself a wordy world of shadow problems, and as a self-imagined atlas struggling under it with puny legs and arms, groaning out incoherent complaints at his load. My son, this is no time nor place for a poet. Grow up and join the big busy world that scrambles for what it thinks it wants out of this old world, which is as it is and probably will be. Take the advice of a father who knows. You cannot begin too young. You cannot begin too young.